How's it going, everyone? In this video, just want to take a look at some PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch physical game deals. Remember, we have timestamps, chapters, so if you're not interested in the PlayStation deals, you could skip right to the Switch deals. If you want to see both, you could see both, all that good stuff. But let's get right into it, and let's start off with a couple of pretty banger deals over at GameFly. Their used game deals have been low-key some of the best physical game deals for the last, year or so. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy down to $14.99, and Far Cry 6 also down to $14.99. Both of those deals are excellent. Guardians of the Galaxy is a game that I thought really highly of, and obviously, everybody thinks the narrative in this game is super strong. The soundtrack is really good, voice acting, all of those elements are really, really good. Some people were down on the gameplay a little bit. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, you only play as Star-Lord, but I thought the utilization of the different abilities and whatnot was pretty well done, and, I'm not a big Marvel guy, as I've said in the past. I'm not a big superhero fan in general. I'm getting a little bit more into it these days, but more so the games bring me more into the superhero IPs than anything else, and I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was quite good. $15 for it is very good. Far Cry 6 at $15 is a very good deal as well. You know, it's a Ubisoft game, and these games go on sale very, very quickly, and we've seen Far Cry 6 on sale pretty frequently from a new standpoint as well. So if you do want to pick it up new, we've seen it for $22 with a buy two get one free sale enabled, which would bring it down even cheaper if you factor that in. But $15 for a used copy of Far Cry 6 is quite good. And remember, GameFly used copies always come in very good condition, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, there's some other good deals at GameFly as well. I saw Tales of Arise at $25. Scarlet Nexus is at $19.99 on PlayStation, which is a bummer because on Xbox it's actually available for $15 at GameFly, which at $15, Scarlet Nexus is a ridiculously good deal. That's an easy recommendation, but yeah, even at $20, it's pretty good. Tales of Arise at $25, excuse me. I think I saw Lost Judgment at $20. A lot of good deals, but Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and Far Cry 6 definitely stood out to me. All right, next up, there's a lot of crossover deals, select PlayStation deals over at Best Buy. Now, these deals are all available for, on PlayStation Store as well. At least most of them, I think. So as far as deals go, you have Demon Souls down to $40, Sackboy: A Big Adventure down to $30, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut at $50. Man, I feel like that should be down to $40 on the PS5 at this point, but whatever. Miles Morales Ultimate Edition at $50, again, another one. Would like to see that down to $40. Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection at $10, God of War at $10, Last of Us Part 2 at $20, God of War 3 Remastered at $10, Last of Us Remastered at $10, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart at $50, Returnal at $50. Remember, that'll be a part of the PlayStation Plus subscription service, and a lot of the $10 games available in the Instant Game Collection as well, so bear that in mind. Death Stranding Director's Cut at $40, which another one that's a little bit pricey for my taste, but you can have a look at that. Also on Best Buy, Deathloop is at $25. That's close to the cheapest we've seen it for. I think it was $23 on Amazon for a little bit, but $25 is pretty good for a game that's still a fairly recent release. Aliens Fireteam Elite is down to $19.99. That's on PS4 and PS5. And then Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition is down to $19.99. That's quite a good deal for Mortal Kombat 11 plus a ton of additional content. So $20 for that, I think, is quite good. All right, moving on to Amazon, some good deals here as well. Back 4 Blood, 75% off for $14.99, which is kind of insane. I believe this game came out towards the latter portion of October, so we're not even 6 months since the release of this game, and it is 75% off. Now, this was a game that was available on Xbox Game Pass at day one, and right away when I saw that, I immediately thought, okay, this game is going to get pretty cheap on PlayStation as well. Don't know if it's going to be worth the $60 right out the gate, and yeah, it's down to $15 right now. Obviously, there's additional content towards this game as well. There's an Ultimate Edition that you can buy for $50, so yeah, $35 more. That includes the annual pass, some skins, and in-game digital items as well, but the base game for $15 seemed like a pretty good deal to me. Hitman 3 is also available at $19.99. I mean, I've enjoyed the Hitman games since Hitman 2016. I've really enjoyed a ton of them before that as well, even some of them that a lot of people were down on, but I liked Hitman 2016 and Hitman 2. Hitman 3, if you want a stealth action title, $60 was a bit pricey, but I think at $20, it's a pretty good pickup. And then lastly, Chris Tales is 75% off for $9.99. This is kind of a sleeper deal here, given that this is kind of a recent release as well. I believe it came out in July of last year. Very, very visually appealing RPG. I think if you look at the game, it's hard not to be drawn in from a visual aesthetic standpoint. It has some issues, but at $10, that's 75% off from its initial price, and it's a physical copy, so That's quite nice as well. One of the sleeper games of last year as well, so $10 for that. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Moving on from that, circling back to Best Buy for Nintendo Switch deals now. They've got a lot of Switch first-party titles discounted. You know, probably like a half decade ago, these types of deals seem so foreign since Nintendo games never went on sale, but kind of the world we're living in now where even Nintendo first-party titles are going on sale. Some notable deals here: Fire Emblem Three Houses at $40, that's $20 off. Pretty good deal. Excellent JRPG there. Can't really go wrong with Fire Emblem. A lot of replayability there as well. Zelda Breath of the Wild's at $40, not worth it. It's been cheaper. I believe it was recently at like $30, so yeah. Mario Odyssey's at $40, again, that's a good deal. Like, Mario Odyssey's an excellent platform. I thought like some of the praise was a little over the top, but it's an excellent game. I just don't know if I would go as far as to say the best Mario game of all time, but you know, whatever. It's a fantastic game and it's worth your money. Let's just leave it at that. Splatoon 2's at $40. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is $20 off at $40. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles is awesome. Definitive Edition's pretty good as well. Yeah, good luck getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though. That's a little bit harder of a get these days from a physical standpoint, but Xenoblade Chronicles, that's definitely a good pickup. Let's see how that third game turns out later this year. Circling back to Amazon, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, down to $39.88. Pretty decent price. You know, it's a very enjoyable JRPG. I thought I played a little bit on Switch, but I got most of my time with this game on the PC. And I had a pretty good time with it, a little bit on the more casual side, in my opinion. I didn't think the story was, like, blow away or anything like that, but for $40, it's a pretty good JRPG, and it hasn't been going on sale a lot, so not a bad pickup on that, I don't think. But, yeah, if you're a fan of, you know, pretty casual JRPGs, I think you are going to enjoy that quite a bit. And then lastly, Immortals Phoenix Rising, available on Nintendo Switch for $14.99. Also available at that price point for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 over on GameStop. Now, this is a game that rocketed down in price fairly quickly after its release, so $15 isn't even that insane at this point, but it's a pretty colorful open-world action-adventure title. Apparently, they're working on a sequel for the game, which is kind of surprising to me, given that it didn't seem like this game was a commercial home run, but hell, if they want to invest in a new IP, this is a pretty good one to invest in for Ubisoft, I think, from a quality standpoint. I don't know if it'll ever, you know, commercially really get there, but it's a good game, and for $15, I would say it's a fairly good pickup. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals available right now. Leave links to all of these in the description box below. But yeah, a lot of great deals at great prices. But if you don't pick up anything now, remember that the great deals are pretty much daily at this point, so we'll try to keep you updated as best we can. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.